Hey there, R Squad. My name is Andrea. If we haven't met yet, I am one of the R Squad leaders at our senior home. And these are my good friends, Maggie Lane.
Hi.
And Madison.
Hi.
Wait, Madison. I always say your last name wrong. I always say Isley.
It is Isley.
I did it right. That's
did
so
it right.
cool. Oh, that's so cool. Well, Maggie, I would love for you to take an opportunity to tell us a little bit about yourself, how old you are, maybe how long you've been a member of R Squad, and what you're going to do next year after you graduate.
Okay. Well, my name is Maggie. I'm 18, senior at Outdo. I've been a part of R Squad since 6th grade with Miss Andrea.
Yeah.
And next year I'm going to Cape Fear and then transferring to NCW.
What are you going to be studying at Cape Fear?
I have
know
an
yet?
associate's in science right now.
Okay.
Hopefully getting biology, but I keep on changing my major a lot.
Man, and hey, no, you
Yeah.
do it. So you're 18. So you can vote.
Yeah.
And you can get a tattoo.
I have it.
Maggie Lane has a tattoo. What's your tattoo of?
It's the sun from Tangled.
I love that. I know all of our 6th grade girls are imagining that in their mind right now.
Lynn Reiner.
That's right. What about you, Madison? Do you have a tattoo?
I do not
You're
have
18.
a tattoo.
You've been 18 for a minute now,
I
haven't you?
have been 18
Yeah.
for a minute.
No
Yeah.
tattoo yet?
No tattoos, but I want one.
Oh, what you gonna get?
I want a Bible verse.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What verse are you gonna do, and where are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it like right here on my arm, so
Mhm.
it's like a little reminder. Lamentations 3:22 through 20. Not the whole thing, but the whole gist is His mercies are new every morning.
Mercy, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah.
reminder. I love it. I have a tattoo, but we're not going to talk about it.
Oh.
Okay, so this May we're doing a series about students who influence culture, right? And we're just going to be going over the 4 different values of R Squad. Do either of you know what the 4 values of R Squad are? That's okay. I'll let you off the hook. They are: we outdo one another in showing honor. We lead from the front. We are for the one, and no one sits alone. So y'all know those because y'all live those out every week. I can attest to the fact that y'all, yeah. But today we're only going to be discussing 2 of them. We're going to discuss we outdo one another in honor, and we lead from the front. So Maggie, what does it mean to outdo one another in honor?
Outdoing one another in honor is creating a culture of respect and celebration. We are not stingy with our thank yous. We respect others who are in authority, and we treat others with kindness.
Yeah.
And everyone is made in the image of God. We got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, Madison, why do you think that value is important for our squad or for anyone really?
Well, because when we encourage others, we honor them, and encouraging others encourages us too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is an encouragement. Do you have anything you want to add to that, Maggie?
I think it just creates more joy around us
Yeah,
and strengthens our relationships with everyone
that's good.
and with God.
Yeah, it really helps put
Mhm.
people at ease, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it drops walls, and people are allowed to be more of themselves around one another, so that really helps too. Romans 12:9 through 13, y'all know I love some Romans, says, don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong, hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection, and take delight in honoring each other. Never be lazy, but work hard and serve the Lord enthusiastically. Rejoice in our confident hope. Be patient in trouble, and keep on praying. When God's people are in need, be ready to help them. Always be eager to practice hospitality. So what's a few things that kind of stood out to you in that verse?
Don't be fake.
That's good.
Don't pretend to love others. Give them real encouragements, real compliments, and love them.
Yeah. What about you, Maggie?
I'd say be a true friend,
Mm-hmm.
not like a stingy backstabber friend
Yeah.
like you see in those TV shows. Like,
All those TV
Yeah,
shows.
all those TV shows.
Disney shows.
And in real
Oh,
life,
yeah.
too.
That's true.
Disney Channel has taught us well.
That's right.
And Nickelodeon. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, so our squad wants to be the one influencing our culture and not Disney, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
See that tie-in?
Crazy.
Jordan's going to be
Wow.
so proud of me.
No proud.
Madison, how have you seen this played out in our squad?
Yeah, I mean, we honor each other by listening to each other,
Yeah.
by being there for each other and encouraging each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Do you have any examples of how this is played out, Maggie?
I think through the students leading, like their creative team, production.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luke in the video.
Oh, yeah, y'all.
Oh,
Luke is doing such a great job in this
Yeah.
podcast. We couldn't do this without him. So everyone give
Go
it up for
Luke.
Luke.
Go Luke.
He's over there shaking his head too. He does have the power to like edit this out.
yeah,
too.
he's gonna
He
edit
better
it out.
not.
He better not.
That's good. Okay, so the second value that we're going to talk about today is leading from the front, and this is something that both of you do so well as you serve and as you show up at like RSQUAD Live and worship and all that. So, Madison, tell us what you think it means to lead from the front.
Leading from the front is influencing the culture of church, of our community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we set the tone, and we are a good example.
Yeah. What are some ways that we lead from the front?
We worship, we take
Mhm.
notes,
Yeah.
we serve,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Maggie, have you, why do you think this value is important for us?
I think it's important because it sets the tone of your environment and also just the community around you.
Yeah.
Whatever actions you're doing, other people are going to see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. And anything else on that? I'm sorry, Madison. You got anything else? I thought I had another question, but I don't. Do you see any way that this is played out on a daily basis?
Yeah. I mean, literally in church, our squad is up at the front
Yeah.
every Sunday, and we literally lead from the front.
Yeah.
We're sitting at the front. We're taking notes. We're worshiping. So we're literally leading from the front.
Yeah. Yeah. That 11:15 service, we take what, 3 or 4 rows in the very front.
Yeah.
And that's powerful. I know as a parent and as a leader, and just a general adult, it really encourages me to see the students worshiping and taking those notes and making sure that they bring their Bibles with them to church and just really being the setting that pace for the rest of the church. So thank you guys for doing that so well, for sure. 1 Timothy 4:12 says, "Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all the believers in what you say, in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity." So what does that verse mean to you, Madison?
Well, I mean, it just means people watch you. They watch the way you live. They watch the way the things you do line up with the things that you say.
Yeah, that's good. What about you, Maggie?
Everyone is watching you, whether you see it or not. And I think some of us are the biggest ones are the non-believers. Those hard friendships you have, or even your parents, they are watching you, listening to you. And I think that's when you need to set the example and lead from the front, not only out of church, but with through your friendships, relationships, and
Yeah, at school and at work and on the, athletic
Everywhere.
field, wherever you are, for sure. And yeah, I mean, parents do watch their kids, and because we're called to be a little bit ahead of them, it really spurs us on as parents to, like, when my kid's doing something, I'm like, man, they're leading better than I am. I better step up my game, right? So thank you guys for doing that. You have any final thoughts or wisdom that you want to share with the students and those coming up behind you since you're graduating?
Yeah. Get involved as soon as possible. Don't wait.
Is that from personal experience?
That's from personal experience.
Yeah.
If God's telling you to start serving, start serving. Don't wait.
Yeah.
Just go for it.
That's good. Maggie?
don't let your emotions and feelings get in the way of sharing the word,
Yeah.
and just don't let it like overpower you with that negativity. And then I would always accept the kindness towards you so
Yeah.
that you can project it the other way. And then also don't worry about how many friends you have, but the type of friend you are towards someone.
Yeah, that sounds really wise. Where did you hear that?
Beth Gunning.
Yay, Beth Gunning. That's really good. Well, Maggie, I am so proud of you. We've been together since 6th grade, so I'm not going to say a lot because I will start crying, so I'm not going to. But I appreciate you, and I appreciate the way you lead. I appreciate the way you honor others. I appreciate your obedience. We've had many conversations about just different things throughout the last 6 years where you have really stepped in and done some hard work. So I love you so much.
I love you too.
Yeah. And Madison, I am so glad you've gotten involved in this last year and a half. It's been a joy to watch you grow this last year. And I just know God has some really great things ahead for you. And I can't wait to be a part of that and to just cheer you on as you go to UNCW next year. We didn't even talk about what you're doing next year.
No.
Do you want to tell everybody what you're doing?
I'm going to UNCW next year.
Go Seahawks. Isn't there is there a thing? Do you have to?
Oh,
That's it's this. Yeah, there you go. And what are you going to be doing at UNCW?
I'm studying film studies.
Yeah, that's really cool. So we're excited for you. Like I said, I can't wait to see what God has in store for you, and I just know it's going to be good stuff. So, RSQUAD, thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.